Friday's Meet, we check in with one of our My Best Me teams, and this week we have Team More Life in the studio. So everyone, welcome back. Miss Stephanie and Amber, our amazing contestants, Dr. Josh and Zach as well. Thanks for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. You just had weigh-ins the last week or so. You know, where were you mentally and emotionally going into it? How do you feel afterwards now as well?
I was confident going in. When I saw what I lost, I wasn't as confident because I thought it was going to be a little more, but I was still better because it was more than what it was the month before.
Good.
So I was still confident, but I think even more maybe determined, not so much confident, but determined to try to make myself get back in that place where I'm pushing myself more and doing more. And
because you're just now settling back into kind of a normal routine.
Right. So I feel like I'm just kind of now getting started. But you know, and it's like we were talking the other day, at least I haven't gained any. And that was the good thing. Like over the first couple months, I didn't gain any, so that was good. I just kind of maintained and lost a couple here and there. But this past month, it did show that I had put more in because I had lost more. So I was excited.
Well, good job. Congratulations. And Miss Amber?
Yeah, I step on the scale from like 5 days out of the week. So I had this number in my head, and it was like from the scale at home and going in, it wasn't the same number. So that was kind of, I was a little, I guess, not satisfied because I was like, man, I thought it would have been 6 pounds more because that's what the scale at home said. So just knowing that it still went down. So that just trying to motivate myself to know that I still lost some, just not as much as I wanted.
It's still a victory.
Yeah.
And for our viewers at home, we do use a centralized weigh-in position, so all of our contestants are weighing on the same scale each month for their weigh-in, so it is consistent and equal as well. I wanted to put that out there because you mentioned different scales, because every scale weighs differently.
True.
So, all right, so guys, talk about, you know, kind of how you worked with the ladies over the past month, and, you know, if you had any conversations with them leading into the weigh-in about maybe what to expect, or tell us what's been happening.
Right. Well, I talked to Amber this morning, and I want to touch base with her on how many days you came in this week, and she said I've already been to 4, and I said that's phenomenal. That's amazing. You know, we recommend people to do different types of workouts. I mean, different how many days a week you're going to come in to work out, and 4 days a week is great. You know, she's going for 5. That's phenomenal. We're in month 2 of the year. This is going on month 4 for the challenge, and I just want to remind her to be consistent, try to find her groove. And yeah, we had the new year. We were talking about Valentine's Day coming up, all these temptations that are going to be coming our way, and just being accountable with yourself, finding the small victories. Hey, I didn't gain a pound. I lost this much, or I'm 1 step closer to my goal. These little things are going to help you stay on track. So with your workouts, Amber is doing phenomenally.
Absolutely. I think I don't think it can be overstated with Stephanie talking about, I haven't gained any weight through these times of immense personal trial and stress that she's been dealing with. Just to not gain weight is a humongous, humongous victory. I mean, bravo, humongous victory, because what will happen, what we'll see is if she can have that gain, because that's still a gain, that's a positive gain, we can still have that gain because that's less we're going to have to correct for later. When her environment becomes more conducive, right, to a positive environment, as Chris gets better, her husband, and heals and gets better and better and better, and her environment becomes more conducive and she's not eating out of vending machines in the hospital anymore, you'll see if she applies that same level of determination and commitment, her gains will be exponential. And it'll be phenomenal. And to go back to your question talking about weigh-ins and the mental aspect of weigh-ins and et cetera, my favorite thing is that, and again, I'm a certified nutritionist and a doctor, so I'm all about the biometrics of it all. But my favorite thing is I love hearing I feel like, right, I'm winning, I'm victorious, hey, we had a victory, all of these sorts of things. Because again, if we lose all the weight but we still hate ourselves, what really have we gained?
Well, that's part of this whole journey. That's why we have this full team in place, is because we want, mentally, physically, spiritually, everyone to be healthy. Okay, so we talked a little bit about goals last time, and you mentioned that, running was a big goal of yours. You had accomplished one. Now you told me today you signed up for a 5K.
Yes, and I'm going to attempt to run it all. We're going to see if I can run this whole thing. So, yeah, that's the goal, to run it. And if I can keep that 15-minute mile, that'd be great.
I think we check back in with you guys the week after that. So I'll be
Okay.
excited to hear how that goes. You know, we'll have a full recap, right?
Yeah.
All right, really, really fast, just about 30 seconds. Tell me, whoever wants to, we mentioned Valentine's Day is coming up. People are falling off their New Year's resolutions wagons. Temptations are coming into our offices. I mean, people bring in cupcakes,
Yes.
cookies, because it's winter. People are baking. How do we handle that?
Well, I think the most important thing, I was thinking about this on the drive-in this morning, resolutions are garbage, and everybody knows that because we only keep them for a few days. But if you can get convicted, if you can have a realization that you're worth this and that you deserve this, and that can breathe conviction into you, who cares? So January, February, December, March, April, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. I'm convicted. I owe this to myself. I owe this to my husband. I owe this to my kids. I owe this to everybody that loves me. I'm worth it. I'm eligible for this. So you stay the course because you're convicted.
All right, I think the message of today is know your worth. Love yourself. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Cannot wait to hear how this 5K goes. We'll be keeping up with you on social media. You can follow along on social media as well. Search MyBizMe Chat with 2 T's. If you want to start your own journey, then you can join Team More Live by calling Dr. Josh, and you can call Zach over at Orange Theory, and start your own journey as well. Tag along. Thanks, guys. Good luck on your run.
Yeah, thank you so much.